7 pillars of green beauty. Organic. Of all of the 7 pillars, this one is the most misunderstood. So I'm going to do it really with some kind of Q&A so that we can be really clear. The definition of organic is a grown, agricultural produced product. Has to be grown, has to be cultivated by a human, because there has got to be full control of the conditions that it's being grown in. So full control of the soil and what is allowed to go into the soil, and most importantly, what in the kind of pesticide and fertilizer world is not allowed to go in. A human controlling soil. Soil and grown are the key bits of this. Because the next question is, can everything be organic? No. And this is a bit people don't understand. Because it has to be a human controlling the soil, water, dead sea salts, sea salt, Himalayan mineral crystals. There are a list of things that are 100% natural, but they cannot be officially defined as organic. They're in the natural camp, not organic. Okay, so if I want to spend my money and I see organic on a skincare bottle, does that mean it's really organic and certified? No, no, no. There is no patrolling body here or abroad. You can put as little as 2 or 3% organic, real organic ingredients in and call it organic. So you cannot just trust the word. Sad. Okay, so what is an organic cosmetic then? Okay, so there's really a spectrum. So when you're shopping now, there is a spectrum. There'll be that one, the one that's cheating. So there'll be one that's called something organic, and it will only have a tiny percentage of organic product in it, but it'll be being marketed, probably be green, probably have leaves on it, probably be cream coloured. That sits there. Then you might find a really small artisan producer who actually genuinely is using organic ingredients that come from organic soil, but might not have chosen to or be able to afford to pay for real organic certification. Then you got the other end of the scale where we are at Pink's Boutique, where you have actually fully certified your bottles by a third party as genuinely organic. And we use the Soil Association. So to get that badge, they have to literally go to the soil and check every single ingredient going into the bottle. So who certifies this then? One I've just said is the Soil Association. Soil Association is the UK body that does this, and happily and globally they're the strictest, truthfully. But different major, usually the larger countries have their own bodies. So EcoCert is the French one, BDIH is the German one that Dr. Hauschka goes under, lots under EcoCert. You've got the USDA in America. The challenge is they all have different rules as to how your organicness and your organic percentages in your bottle get worked out. And that's what just makes it a head spin and virtually impossible for a consumer to understand. There has been a more recent change to Cosmos, which is a joint European standard. So now Soil Association is inside Cosmos. But to be honest, the whole thing just gets more complicated for the consumer every day. And it is of no surprise that people don't understand. If you want real organic, the only real way you can check is you have to have one of those genuine logos, which here would be the Soil Association. And your double check to make sure that someone is really telling the truth is they should, on the front of their pack, have the percentage organic. So this says, our night balm will say made with 89% organic, because the Soil Association say you have to have 70% of the jar as organic from organic soil, and will allow you to have 30% natural, because you might need water, for instance, and we know the water is in the natural camp. And so you'll find in our range, our percentages will differ from 70 to 100% organic, depending on the texture of that formula and whether it's got water or whether it's got salts in, etc. So check for an official badge. Check for the percentage, that it's not just saying all organic, because that's incredibly hard to do and would probably be just an oil. And then the other thing I'd probably check is the best before, the shelf life, because in most real organic products, they don't tend to go much over 24 months. If you've got like a 4-year shelf life on it, probably not. Not simple, but crucial if you want to make sure that you are not wasting your money when you think you're buying organic, if you really want to buy organic. It is, for me, the core of those 7 pillars, but it is also the most problematic to understand.